You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here for Drakewing Gaming, sending you out on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. As you can see, I am back with another Let's Play episode of Wayfinder. That's right, y'all. After a little bit of a hiatus, Wayfinder got updated, and I am eager to jump back into it. We got a new main menu screen and everything, looking at our awesome cast of characters. So, I wonder who that could be. I'm very curious. I just don't know. Who could that mysterious wolf be? But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. It'll be fun! The wolf giant is beaming at me, and I can't help but smile back. At the table across the aisle from us, I can feel the stares of the skater kids and suddenly become extremely self-aware. Man, old people are weird. Let's go before the arcade closes. Before we can respond or even feel embarrassed, the skater kids are already leaving. Geralt and I stare at one another again for a few seconds and then start to laugh. Geralt and I are just about finished as well, so I call the server for the check. Our conversation begins to drift in and out of mind speak as the server gives us our bill. So, what do you want for your future, Finn? We sort of just inserted ourselves into your life. I hope we didn't put your plans on hold or anything too drastic. I smile at the thoughtfulness. At least Geralt seems to be respectful enough to think about how his actions might affect people, unlike what I heard of their elders from Arkin the day before. I reach into my pocket and pull out my wallet. Well, honestly, I don't know exactly what I want. I feel like I've been static for so long, and I just need to try to find something I'll enjoy or feel happy doing. What I hope I find is the feeling that I've done something important or meaningful, maybe even find my place in the world. Geralt seems amused by my response and nods. I see. I can respect that. It's not too much of a lofty ambition to hope to leave the world having done some good. I smile. So, what about you? Any lofty ambitions of your own? Geralt's laugh is hearty and this time genuine. The looks he gives me is almost sweet enough to make my teeth tingle. Nothing too lofty, I hope. I would just like to see many parts of my realm and be able to make all kinds of friends. I want to be able to help people all over Jotunheim. I think on this and remember something. Oh, right, you mentioned New Frontiers earlier. What's that about? Oh, well, you see, our realm isn't wholly discovered yet. He leans in and whispers. There are a great many climates and dangers that hinder our progress. From what I've read about the humans of your realm, I'd like an understanding of our world to the 10th, maybe 11th century here. Oh, so like when the Vikings were exploring and pillaging and voyaging? Geralt looks at me quizzically, and I wave it off. I realize I forgot to take the money for the check out of my wallet and dig through it. We'll talk about that another time. So, it seems like there's some great adventure to be had in your realm. Sounds incredible! Geralt nods enthusiastically, then brushes his elbow with his paw hand, as if to soothe himself. Oh, that is so good, y'all. Let me pour that in there. My girl made, homemade... It's like homemade strawberry lemonade. It's so good. So fucking good. Yeah, it really does. All the stories I have heard, I have to listen to them to learn anything about the world, have me pretty excited to get out and see it for myself. So, why do you want to be the Great Chief anyway? Don't you really just want to explore? Oh, Finn, do not get me wrong. At first the elders called my name, and I wanted to be free, so I agreed to participate. However, I really thought it through the first night, and again after I met you. I seriously want to see my world, but I am not naive enough to think the world is all good. All I have seen from my windows is a boundless, beautiful ocean. Meanwhile, the bad goings-on in the villages nearby go unseen by any of my kin. I am ready to take the bad with the good. I need to see, to understand the people I may one day lead. Their problems, their joys, their hopes, and even their losses. The knowledge that I'd be making a difference in seeing my world at once, well, it's enough to make me feel like I could catch the moon. I smile as I leave money and a tip inside the little book with the check. It's a very noble outlook, Geralt. You've given this a lot of thought, it seems. Geralt smirks and nods. Finn, where is this arcade? Are there goods to be purchased there? Oh, no, the arcade is a place with loads of games. There's one right around the corner. It's open for another hour, I think. Geralt ponders this for a moment, then turns to me. I would go to this arcade, and you should come with me. Geralt stands up and reaches for my hand. I smirk and grab my jacket, standing and taking his hand. All right, then. I'll show you the way. As we leave the now much quieter diner, I look at the jukebox longingly. Someday, dear friend. I walk along, leading Geralt out into the nighttime autumn air. Geralt and I find our way to the arcade around the corner from the diner and find it mostly empty. Not even the kids from earlier in the evening are there, and a single employee sits miserably at the coin counter. Geralt's excitement is unwavering, even in spite of this. Bright colors and flashing lights all around us seem to blend together into a single drawn-out call, and his ears are twitching and flicking every few seconds. If the diner was sensory overload, this must be a sensory supernova. I step up to Geralt and hold my hand over his ears. You probably need to ease your way into this. You look like you're about to burst. Geralt blushes and nods. Yes, Finn, I can see and hear everything. How are there so many sounds? I chuckle. After a few minutes of holding Geralt's ears this way and a few odd glances from the employee, I let go of Geralt's ears. Better? Yes, I can focus now. Thanks, Finn. I nod and turn toward the counter. Hello, can I get $5 in coins, please? The employee, a rough-looking older man, nods, and after taking my money, hands over the precious coins Geralt and I so desperately seek. He informs me that the arcade is closing in less than an hour, to which I offer an apologetic smile. Geralt, having wandered away a bit, is sitting in one of the racing game chairs, studying it. Do you want to play this one, Geralt? How is such a mount operated? I'll show you. At first, I awkwardly hover over Geralt and debate getting closer to show him the functions. Oh, with fizzy water added, that's even better. I chicken out, my face going red, and I move to the seat next to him. I insert a coin into each machine we're using, and then climb onto the chair. Geralt studies my movements meticulously, and I motion toward my feet down below. There's a gas pedal and a brake pedal on this game. You push on the gas when you want to move faster, and then press your foot to the brake if you want to stop. I turn the steering wheel. This turns the car to your liking. In the race, you'll have to be quick to decide how much to turn it. Geralt nods and he leans in, gripping his steering wheel. Right, I'm ready. The game counts down and our race begins. Geralt and I race a few times. We both lose the first race to the NPCs, but he manages to win the second time, and I narrowly win the third. I never was any good at these. You did amazing, though. I laugh and pat Geralt on the shoulder, and his smile is precious. We move from the machine to machine as I explain the various intricacies of each to him. Foosball, pinball, a whack-a-mole game. After each machine, tickets have been coming out. Geralt finally catches this and gives me a questioning look. What are these little things? Oh, these tickets are used to trade for prizes. I point toward the counter. You can get things from the man over there, but most people only ever earn enough to get a pencil or some candy. How unfortunate. Mayhap we can win something better then. I nod. Yeah, let's go win some more tickets and then we can try it. Geralt laughs and nods. We wind up at a shooting game. Geralt picks the rifle-shaped controller up like a sword, examining it. It's a rifle. You aim it and fire at enemies on screen. Geralt has the cutest look of confusion on his face. Aim and fire? He holds it like he's going to throw the controller at the screen, and I hurriedly rush over to grab his arm. I suppose this time I'll have to, bite the bullet. Here, I'll show you. I take the controller and put the grip in Geralt's hand. I hold his arms and position him gently into a shooter's stance, turning a part of his torso forward. I take his free arm and hand holding the rifle and positioning them at level with his upper chest and put the stock of the rifle against his bicep. This here's the trigger. You'll pull that to fire on screen. There'll be a little aiming reticle on the screen. When you play, that will determine what you hit. This game is 2 controllers, so we can play together. I happily pick up the second rifle. I'll cover you. Try your best. Leaning forward to put the tokens into the machine, I press start for the both of us and stand back. Geralt seems to tense up, but after watching me aim, he does the same. The game begins. His orange reticle overlaps my blue one a few times, and he wildly moves his arms around, mystified. What is that? The rectile. I snort. Reticle. Or crosshair. Press the trigger button when that hovers over an enemy. This game has zombies, and there are NPCs running away from them. Geralt jumps in person and wildly fires at the zombies in a panic, his eyes filled with worry. Finn, that woman is in danger. Help her. I laugh and shake my head, aiming the rifle and picking the zombies off. After about 20 minutes playing the zombie game, our in-game characters die in glorious fashion fighting a gargantuan monster. Geralt drops the rifle back onto the hook and drops to his knees as I collect a good amount of tickets from the game. I sure hope the people we saved escape the island. I'm about to explain that it's just a game and that the people within aren't real, but the notion that such an explanation wouldn't really matter in the grand scheme of things stops me. Geralt is having fun. A chime chirps out across the arcade. They'll be closing soon. We should make the last game a good one. I see. How about that? Geralt runs off toward another machine and stares at it in splendor. Oh god, yep. It has multiply your tickets in big flashy letters on the side. This one is a bit of a gamble. You put in quite a few tokens and it gives you the chance to drastically increase the number of tickets you can have. How does it do that? Magics? I chuckle and shake my head. Nothing so grand, I'm afraid. You win a bigger ticket with a special color that lets you multiply the tickets you bring to the man at the counter by the number on the one you win. Geralt's eyes light up. Can we do this one? Well, again, it's a big risk. It's been known to just be a coin sink since there are, like, maybe a handful of people who get anything more than an X1 a day. This'll be the rest of our coins. It takes 4, and that means we only have one shot at it. Geralt seems to think it over. Alright then, how about this? If we win, I'll let you touch my tail. It's something of an honor to let someone do that where I'm from, and since you've been looking at it so much, I figured you'd like the chance. Geralt smiles a coy smile. The sly devil. I smirk and sigh. Alright then, you're on. I put in a few coins and let Geralt press the big button to start. After a moment, a roulette light wheel starts spinning to random placement around the center dial where various multipliers are written, most of which are X1, but the highest of which is X100, is an X100 space. I lean into Geralt. You got this, Geralt. Just press the button when you think you'll stop the light at a good one. He doesn't seem to hear me, and his eyes are darting around quicker than the lights can keep up. Finally, he presses the stop button, which stops the wheel. Ha! A fanfare of flashing brilliant lights and loud, cheerful trumpets congratulate Geralt as he lands the light on the times 100 multiplier. I cheer loudly for Geralt and pat him on the head. His tail is wagging so much and his excitement is overwhelmingly adorable. I get to pet that fluffy, well-kept and stylish tail. It's been taunting me this whole time. As Geralt retrieves the big ticket from the machine, I feel my phone buzz. Pulling it out, I look over to Geralt. You should take these tickets to that big one and that big one to the man at the counter. We'll see how many you end up with. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!